Mr. Deaver is one of the funniest teachers I've ever had. He's just hilarious. He has stories to tell, he does accents, impressions, stuff like that. He always makes classes interesting.
Mr. Deaver is kind of one of the most interesting teachers I've ever had. He is definitely a little eccentric, but he still makes everything really fun and enjoyable for everybody in the class. And he kind of is just a part of the class.
He played good music in his class. He made history fun and interactive for everyone involved.
Mr. Deaver gave really nice life lessons and helped us prepare for our futures, telling us what to invest in.
My favorite thing about Deaver was probably how he was always chillax and always made it interesting. We didn't really do any notes or anything, but we did create a song one time that was pretty epic. Ours was called the Creek Shrieks, I think. It was terrible, but he liked it anyways and gave us full points, so yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Deaver, for making your classroom so exciting and telling all the stories and just making it a really fun environment to learn in.
I really like Mr. Deaver's class. A lot of history teachers will just put up a slideshow and expect you to learn that way, but he really gets up in front of you and really teaches the material really well. So his class was really fun. He made it fun.
Mr. Deaver he was my favorite teacher last year. I feel like the way that he taught, I learned more in his class than I learned in any other class, and he didn't do that by using assignments and tests and quizzes. He did that by getting up in front of the students and making the students get up to actually go and do stuff, and he'd bring them out into the hall and have them act out these stupid little scripts and do all these things, and it was a funner way of learning how to do American history.
What I'll really miss about Mr. Deaver is his enthusiasm to making the class enjoyable and fun, and that's what makes his class different from all the rest of the teachers. He just makes it where you actually want to learn about that class and makes it fun and interesting. He makes the kids engaged in what they're doing. So, Mr. Deaver, you will be missed.
Thank you so much for making class super fun and all your stories, because it kept me very intrigued and I very enjoyed going to your class.